YouTube, EasyGoingMC back with another video today. After a very long time, we're going to be taking a look at a Shulker Box sorting system I have recently developed. So this thing is pretty awesome. It sorts out Shulker Boxes from the rest of everything in the game, I guess. So basically, in one area, Shulker Boxes will go, and this could go into another different type of storage system, and then every other item will go into your more standard sorting system. But let's just take a look at how this thing works. And at the end of the video, I will explain where I went, basically, in the past couple months, I guess. But in this, we're going to put 9 Shulker Boxes, 5 diamond swords. We're going to put another 5 lava buckets. And then we're going to put 4 pieces of sandstone in there. And it should work out pretty nicely. So this system would be kicked into action, as you can see right now. Shulker Box is heading through a diamond sword, another diamond sword, Shulker Box. We're waiting for some lava. So anytime now, anytime. There we go. So as you can see, the lava is just destroyed, and then we should see that some buckets will eventually, because see, empty bucket just came out. So yes, it does destroy lava or water depending on what you put in there, but that does not really matter, because quite honestly, lava and water, you can get those items very easily by using the Nether, and also something that looks like this, an infinite water source. So that's pretty decent. So then you could actually just sort those buckets out. So it's also pretty decent at sorting lava and water because it can destroy those. But as you can see, we have 5 buckets, 4 sandstone, and 5 diamonds into your standard storage system over here. If you have over here, we have 9 white shulker boxes. So very awesome indeed. Now let's take a look at how this works. So this up here is no use to us anymore. I actually don't think this does anything anymore. I mean, well, let's test the system out. But I mean, it should just work fine. Yeah. All right. So I mean, we can do a couple more tests. We did that. I think that was because I have this system actually broke. I don't know how it broke, and I had to redesign it. So let's just take a look, make sure everything's working. Yeah, everything appears to be fine. So that had no use. None of this has really any use. But basically, this is your input, and it comes down into this dispenser. So this is a pretty common sight. We have like a dropper. Every time we want to have items, you want them to spit out. But this time, instead of having it really fast, we have a certain delay of 6 ticks. So we have a 4-tick repeater and that 2-tick deleter, which creates a 6-tick clock, I guess you could say. So every 6 ticks, this dispenser is activated. And if it's a normal item, like a diamond sword, a piece of sandstone, an empty bucket, it just be fired out, it land in that hopper, and head off into this chest right here. However, if it's a shulker box or a lava bucket, we'll look at lava buckets first. So you guys probably know that when a lava bucket interacts with the dispenser, it places the lava down. So we want that lava to disappear, right? So we have this observer right here interacting, so it reads every time that's coming off, and it sends in a 4-tick pulse into this monostable circuit right here. Out of this, we have, however, just a 2-tick delay, so that this piston will actually be powered for less. Basically, what happens is that if we didn't have this system, this will create like a redstone clock, which I can demonstrate right now if you want. And yeah, so they basically fixed the system. So let's take a look at what would happen if we went down here. So as you can see, we set up a little bit of a, I don't know how you want to put it, but there we go. Okay, so set up a system like this, and if you can see, oops, well, that would do it. Okay, that kind of thing would happen, and we don't like that, so we need to have this system like this. So basically, this observer will read that, send it into here, and then this will fire the piston, but the observer will send another tick through. It's just that this delay is it's longer than this, so it won't do anything because the monostable circuit would already be activated, and we won't get a continuous pulse through it. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm sure you guys can probably figure out what I'm talking about, though, but it's just a way to bypass that system right down there. But then, so then if it's a lava bucket, the lava would be destroyed, and then eventually that bucket would be fired out like any normal item and up in this chest. But with the shulker boxes, you know that if they're hit by a piston, they're actually broken and dropped on the floor. So with the same system, we have another system down here with another 4-tick delay. that actually powers this hopper right here, so that the shulker box is actually forced into this hopper over here and does not end up in here. So then all the shulker boxes have to end up in this because this hopper is locked and they cannot end up in there. And then we just have some glass, because I was having an issue. This is why this minecart hopper is here. We don't need that anymore though. Is actually because shulker boxes are ending up on the side. We can just put some glass and it keeps that system nice and contained. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below. And if you want to see a tutorial, I don't usually like to do tutorials for larger redstone contraptions like this. But if you really want to see one, make sure you just drop a like down below and comment and subscribe if you're new. Real quick before I go, a little off topic of redstone. The reason why I was gone for so long on this YouTube channel was basically because I was trying to design this thing right here, which is actually a system that would sort out water and lava from normal items and actually keep the water and lava too. So that was a very awesome system, but I don't know why, but it did break, unfortunately. I could not figure out why. So unfortunately I had to get rid of that, and these two systems right here are going to be featured in a different video, but those are quite simple as well. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, as I already said another time, I'm very redundant sometimes, please subscribe down below, and anyways, have an easygoing day. Bye-bye.